What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 128 here on season number 2. And today we are getting into looking into Prudential Financial. So these videos aren't meant for educational purposes only and not meant to be taken as financial advice. You're responsible for your assets and to properly protect them. So always do your own research. Well, as of yesterday, PRU or Prudential set a new 52-week low. So I figured, hey, this is a great time to look at them. Actually, through the screener, they came up and I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take a look at, see if they're undervalued, see if there's a good company, see if they'll actually be even good long term, and will they be even good in to the future. So mostly what we'll be looking on here is information that I grabbed through the 10K and then also what I grabbed through their financial statements. Like I always say, I do plan on releasing one of these videos every single Wednesday. So if you have a company you would like me to look at, feel free to comment down below and I will try my best to look in depth into them. As far as this stock goes, I currently hold no shares, and into the future, I still plan on holding no shares. So I'm not really invested in this company at all. So I guess I don't make either profit or gain from it either. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. So on here, this is Prudential Financial. This is their logo right here. So pretty recognizable company. Their ticker is PRU. Do I understand them? I would say for the most part, I do. I really get the financial industry products. They offer a service. I mean, they also offer products too, but I'm sure that it's more service oriented. Their customers are going to be consumers and also businesses. Their industry is financials/insurance. I mean, by looking at their name, you can tell that they're in the financial industry. Let's be honest. Their corporation is going to be their form of government. Most of the geography is going to be from North America. I believe that they do also offer services to people outside America, but pretty much their target is America. And then also their status is the leader in financial services, this is the statement that I just grabbed from their 10K and then plugged in right here. So is it good in the past? And quite frankly, the answer is a solid no. And we'll go ahead and scroll down here to return on capital employed. And as you can tell, over the past 3 years, they have done a return on capital employed of 1%, of 0.76%, and 0.81%. That is completely terribly awful. I mean, at least it's not negative like other companies. Snapchat, Tesla. No, okay, coach. When are you going to leave those companies alone? I'm sorry for bringing them up again. I'm sorry. I'll just throw them over there. Anyways, so they did generate a positive return on capital employed. However, it still did not beat the S&P 500, which the S&P 500 usually does about 11%. I would like to see that number actually about 15%. And then also return on free cash flow for capital employed did only about 2% the last 2 years. And then this year they did 1.68%. So another terrible number. If it's below 11, I'm like, no more. I don't even want to look at this company anymore. Basically, if you look at it over here, this is a little breakdown on the chart, which I hope that you guys can see. I'll scroll ahead and scroll just over. This is with investing $2,000 at 11% return would basically give you $220 the next year. If you invested your $2,000 in this company, they would have basically give you $16. And based upon free cash flow, they would have gave you $33. So clearly you can see in the past what was the better investment. So I didn't even look at the future because they weren't good in the past, and I don't like to invest in companies that aren't generating good numbers in the past. And then we'll scroll down here to see if it's undervalued, which I mean the answer is yes, but I put because it's even though it's undervalued, it might not be a good company moving forward. So I said, yes, it is undervalued, but doesn't mean that it's good. It doesn't mean that it's going to grow. Their market cap over free cash flow is a ratio of about a 3. We'd like to see the target at around an 8 or below. Their enterprise value over operating income is a 6, which I'd like to see that below a 7. Market cap over book value is 1, which I'd like to see it at a 3. And same with market cap over tangible book value, which is exactly the same. Also, another thing I wanted to bring up was their liabilities to equity. I don't like to see anything over a 2, and this is a 14. So that's completely crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Looking forward into Prudential, this is not some company that I will be investing into, because their numbers in the past haven't been to what I would expect for a company that I'm going to invest in. However, what does that mean for you? I would say go ahead and do your own research on Prudential Financial. Read other articles, read their 10K. Maybe you come up with a different opinion that they're going to have some superb growth that's going to beat the S&P 500 over the next 5 to 10 to 20 years. However, for me, it's not something that I want to risk my money on. I feel like I could buy a better company that's going to get a more substantial growth than Prudential Financial. So anyways, we'll go ahead and leave it right there. Let's jump to the question of the day, which is, what about the opposite sex confuses you the most? My lips are sealed. What kind of questions are they? Where do these people get these questions from? All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it right here. With all due respect to the females in the world. I did say with all due respect, so just gonna have to classify that right there. What confuses me the most, well, specifically in regards to the opposite sexes, I feel like when I ask a question, you get a completely different response. Like, for instance, if I was to ask, do you want a bowl of ice cream? It's like, well, I just had a brownie. And to which I say, I didn't ask if you had a brownie. I asked, would you like a bowl of ice cream? And it's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I just said I just had a brownie. Oh, so there was a no that was supposed to be inserted before that, and however, I just missed it because I thought that you were telling me what you had ate, which I thought the question was, hey, what did you just eat? Not, would you like a bowl of ice cream? Anyways, I feel like that's enough, and I should just drop it right there before I get too much into trouble. But like I always say, if you got any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, Robinhood, as well as general investing advice, business etiquette coaching, post those questions down below. Oh, and M1 Finance too, post those down below. Don't forget to subscribe right up here and check out Stash's biggest stock rollout. And then check out this video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.